Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my adventures in Minecraft. So, if you notice this, we are in the little farmhouse and I finished the upstairs. Kind of a little weird, get blue and white carpet going, but I kind of like it. Sadly, there's nothing I can do about the cobble underneath there, but I still do have a little bit of tweaking to do in here, adding some more stuff. It's pretty bland right now, but it's okay. So the downstairs, I think I showed this. I'm not positive. I might switch out that one, but not right now. We'll do that later. So anyway, outside, lots of stuff has changed. And I mean lots. Somewhat. I added a ton of wheat everywhere, just like this. Random little plotches of wheat, I guess you would say. I actually really like them. They add a really cool look to the place. Like if we come over here, for instance, I think it really helps. It kind of just adds more, especially in here even. Like if you're walking through here, you kind of have just some more wheat areas throughout here. It's pretty cool, you know, just random little things. They go back through there. I actually accidentally let these sheep loose. I let two of them, and then I just decided to fence them up here, and they'll be used as decoration, which will be cool. I might end up naming them actually. But also in here, dang, wow. We got these daylight things. So yeah, we have this thing, and pretty simple. It's just I didn't want to do it on camera. So now whenever night falls, these things will turn on, keeping mobs from spawning. So yeah, I think that's everything. I got a ton of wheat everywhere. Oh, I did miss something. Over here, I finished the pasture. I actually started it and finished it, but yeah, it is completed. Now we just need to move in some horses. And I'm actually pretty happy with it. It took a lot of resources, lots of logs, but it's okay. It is done now, so we're good to go. And yeah, pretty random design. I actually like it. So I'm gonna end up working some horses into here. Hopefully making this place look nice. And yeah, I'm not in too big of a rush to get that done. What I do want to do is actually go over here and take a look at the map from overhead as the sun is beginning to set. Over here, if you remember, this is where I let out most of the horses whenever I got a bunch of them. I'll be honest, I've been killing them off. They've been driving me crazy. And like, I literally believe these guys are multiplying. Like, I don't know what it is, but I come over here and I just kill 10 at a time. And I'm like, okay, that's good. And then I come back a couple days later and they're just all back again. I kill more. It's weird. Very weird. So if we look from up here, we get a pretty distant view. Like, imagine, you know, you just finished a long, hard day of caving. You're coming over here from the jungle. You just finished traversing the jungle, and you're like, oh, I really want to find civilization. And then, boom, you walk across this. Very cool because you kind of get a distant shot of everything. I really like it. But I do want to build more over here. So up here, I have an idea for a house. Over here, I have a really good idea. So that path right there, I want to continue that path. If you can see the cursor, all the way through here, pretty close to the pasture fence, and then wrap it through here, kind of around this forest, and then back. And then we'll have a gate leading to the wheat farm, and then probably a path up here leading to that house. And then we'll add some houses and stuff around, some farms. And that will probably be it for this area, actually. We do have to continue over there a little bit. I'm thinking of making that more like a logging area. Like, see, this area is focused mainly on like agricultural stuff. We got a farm, we got animals, we got horses over there, we got stalls. So I think I want to make over here where we switched out the desert for grass and then put in a bunch of spruce logs. We need to make the path across there, so we need to make that bridge. And then, yeah, it's not going to be very much over there. There's going to be like one or two houses. Haven't planned those out yet, but I do want to create them pretty soon. And yeah, after that, once we continue over there, there's not going to be much more to do. This will pretty much be it. And after we finish this area, I'll kind of go ahead and run you through the plans after this. I will probably focus on going back. Oh yeah, I did some more decoration in here. Looking nice. So after we finish here, I'm planning on going back to the starter area and not finish that. I'll try to get as far as I can. I actually need grass. There's a creeper explosion back there. So I want to get as much done over there as I can. And then once I feel we're kind of done over there, it'll probably be time to start a new season. And that's not like in the near future. That's within the next couple months, maybe. So don't think it's like right around the corner that we're going to be starting a new season. I mean, I'm imagining this series to go at least to episode 30, episode 40 probably, before we need to start a new season. Because after this area, we'll finish up the beginning area, and this area will take another several episodes anyway. And then we'll also have to do the other area. So, oh wait, I was supposed to go over here. So there's still a lot to do. So don't even worry about it. Just kind of throwing out some ideas. That's kind of the plan that I have right now. And whether or not we follow that completely all the way through, I don't know. That's just kind of, a rough idea of what I'm thinking. And yeah, things are obviously subject to change as whenever I see something. Maybe I want to finish the world sooner, maybe I don't. Yeah, whatever. But also, speaking of finishing the world and everything, this episode, in the description, I will have updated the download link. So once I finish this episode, I'll take everything and upload it. Or I'll take the world and upload it. And give you guys another world download. I keep forgetting to do that, because, like, I upload the episode and I'm like, ooh, the world download, I should have updated it. And then, I've already done a lot more in the world that I don't want to reveal. So I hold back on the world download until then. So just one of those things. So yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and work on the road. I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple things. Number one, the number one thing that's been on my mind, GTA 5. I know a lot of people have been talking about it. The game it's building up a lot of hype. Like, the game seems to be amazing, and I'm really hoping it is. I've been watching the trailers for it and everything, and it seems like such a good game. I cannot wait. But something I'm worried about the game is they made the game look so amazing according to the trailers. And obviously that's what you're kind of supposed to do, so I get that. My only real issue with it is if the game sucks. That's kind of my only thing. If the game sucks, what happens? Because right now, Rockstar has made it so the game looks amazing. Like, this is going to be the game to die for. And my question is, what if it's not? What if it's good, but just not like you thought it would be according to the trailers? So if that happens, I'm really worried that people are going to be disappointed because they made the game look so good. I'm not really sure. I mean, obviously, with the way they're making it seem, you kind of have high expectations of the game. So I think we're just going to have to see how it goes. And if the game turns out amazing, then it turns out amazing. If it doesn't, then, it doesn't, and you just kind of have to deal with it. Which, it'll be okay, I think. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I don't have any cobble. But I am really excited for it. It seems like an amazing game. Will I let's play it? Probably not. Number one reason is because I don't have anything to record on my PlayStation. But number two, I kind of just want to play it, not really record it. But also, other than that, I could get it for the computer and then just record it. But I don't really want to play Grand Theft Auto on the computer, to be honest. I don't feel like that's a computer game. I feel like that's more of a console game. While, for instance, Minecraft I enjoy on the PC a lot more than, say on an Xbox. So that's just my personal opinion. I do enjoy Minecraft a ton on the computer, so I don't think I would want to convert to the Xbox, mainly because I don't have an Xbox, but also I have it on the PC, so yeah. I'm really excited for Grand Theft Auto. If you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend it. If you've enjoyed some of the previous Grand Theft Autos, there's a good chance that you'll enjoy this game, because this game looks like the best one yet. Just to put it that way. Looks like the best one yet. So I'm personally really excited for it. What else? What other games are coming out? I don't really know. I don't play too many games, actually. The main thing I play is Minecraft, and that's kind of what I stick with. And yeah, I don't have too much time to play other games, which is one reason why I don't. But also, I don't really enjoy playing a ton of different games. Like I enjoy Minecraft, but I don't want to play it all the time. But at the same time, I don't want to go and play a whole bunch of different games either. I don't know. I really enjoy Minecraft. And it's the same reason I don't have a lot of series going right now, is because I don't know, I really like this series, and I kind of want to just see where this one goes. So, yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure I've gotten a couple comments about Redstone, doing more Redstone in my world. And people kind of want to see it because I know Redstone's a huge thing. But to be honest, I'm not going to show any, if I can. And the reason is actually pretty simple. I suck at Redstone. Completely. I am horrible at it. And, I've tried to learn, but honestly, it's part of the game that I don't enjoy as much as other people. Some people, they just absolutely love Redstone. Like, that's what they love to do in Minecraft. And I mean, I can understand that. It's not like I'm saying, oh, I just hate Redstone, so if you like it, you're crazy. I mean, I understand why people like it. It's a very interesting idea of the game. But at the same idea, I'm still loving the natural, the sort of agricultural side of Minecraft. Sort of like this, big farms, like that huge wheat farm we have out in the distance. Stuff like that, farmhouses, nothing automated. People like to jump straight to, automating things, and getting, so they have automatic farms, and they have mob farms, and XP farms, and everything. So they have everything automated pretty much. That's what they enjoy. And for me, it's not that way. I just don't enjoy it. I like the idea of, having to, I don't know, to actually sort of work for your materials rather than just, work hard on one little technical machine and, having all the materials you need. Because, like, you could easily set up a wheat farm and you could have it on, like, a 20-30 minute timer. So anytime you're in that area for 20 or 30 minutes, it'll harvest automatically and then run into a hopper. So you can easily do it. So you can have it automated. You can have automatic mob farms. Anything really. The only thing about a wheat farm is it doesn't auto replant. But you can easily automate some of this stuff so that you press a button, you get 3 stacks of wheat. It's just I don't really enjoy it. I kind of like the more going out, oh, I need some wheat, going out there and harvesting some and, using it for whatever you needed. So as for these roads, if anybody's wondered about like how I sort of make them, or how I figure out where I want to place everything, honestly, it's all random pretty much. I don't plan any of this. Like all of this, pretty much I had the idea, like in my head, that, okay, I wanted a path to run through here and go over there. That was kind of my idea. I didn't have any other plans. So I've kind of just been looking from up there at that tower. By the way, that tower, what that is I was caving down there and I found a skeleton spawner, and I just dug straight up because I was done with my caving trip and ended up right there. So that worked out beautifully. I'm planning on building a tower up there or something, and having a mob farm there. I know I just got done with the whole mob farm thing where I hate them, but I don't mind mob farms because, you know, you kind of need them if you're using a high amount of resources. Like mainly bones for me because I'm bone mealing everything right now. Like a lot of this wheat I bone mealed, and I went through 3 or 4 stacks of bones, bone mealing all of this stuff because, you know, it takes 2 to 3 per piece of wheat, so it's almost 1 bone per wheat. And when you think, you know, in this one little patch, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 8 or 9. That's 8 or 9 bones for that one little patch. So yeah, there's a lot of bones involved in bone mealing this stuff. So a skeleton farm would be pretty valuable, not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna rush on getting one. I'm just simply gonna work until I need it. If I need it, I'll just go over there and maybe set up something quick and then upgrade it later. I'm not positive. But yeah, it's that'll be a good idea. This road, I'm not honestly sure about what I'm gonna do with this. I know I do want it to wrap around to over there. I just don't know what I want to do with it afterwards. You know, where I want to go with it. But we can figure it out. It's no problem. Oh, dang it. You know, that's the issue with having a good shovel. Especially like this shovel, how it's efficiency 3. It's almost broken. But it doesn't break through grass or gravel instantaneously like it breaks it through like a regular shovel. But then dirt and sand, it just rips through. So I do have to be careful with it and make sure that I adjust it right. Wait, what the heck? This is awkward. Let's push this back one. I always like these things meeting up pretty well. So when they don't, I like adjusting them. And we'll just do that. And then we can push that thing out one more. Just like that. And then we'll take more of this away as well, so we can get this look. And I found something out. I don't know how many people know this, but in a forest, if you want a cool look, I really like this look for some reason. I love it. And number 1 is overhang, I guess. I don't really know what this is called. But if you have trees that connect and they kind of build like this little area, you see how it kind of forms a nice shadowy area? That looks really cool. Mushrooms. I don't know what it is, but I found a couple mushrooms here that spawn naturally. I've kind of been harvesting them and replanting them places. Mushrooms look so awesome in a forest. I don't know what it is, but for some reason mushrooms look amazing. So, you know, if you can, just underneath a tree, just sneak in a mushroom. They're kind of hard to place because of lighting, but they spread too, so you can kind of make a farm out of them. Get this out of the way. So, you know, you can kind of decorate with them. And they really are cool. They're a really nice looking block. Well, I guess they're not a block, but they look cool, to say the least. So I've been spreading these guys out and about here and there throughout the this little forest biome. They look so nice, though. I feel like I'm just going to go through and add in hundreds of mushrooms to my world now, because they just look awesome. I don't know, it kind of adds to the mysterious forest idea. And I don't like these little inclines here. Get rid of them. They do not look good. Once that grass grows, it'll look great. I feel like I wanted to do something too. I feel like I missed something, but whatever. So yeah, this is the road so far. This is kind of how I plan this stuff. Honestly, not very much planning goes into them. It's just kind of rip up dirt blocks and place down gravel and leaves. And now, the thing is, whenever I build something in creative, this is something I found out pretty recently, if I build something in creative, then I have the tendency to want to build it exactly like I built it in creative here in survival. So what I'm going to try to do from now on is to not build anything in creative, because anything I build in creative, I want to build like block for block in survival. And what that does is that keeps me from just letting the builds flow, just letting them go. Like, it's fine building them creative, but then whenever I come to survival, I feel like I shouldn't show you guys the building process, because the building process for me is building, adding 6 blocks, hopping worlds, looking at the next 6 blocks, coming back here, placing 6 blocks, and repeating that over and over again. And it's not very good for footage. That's why I normally just cut it out, but that doesn't make for any good footage either, because then it's like, okay, well, I'm going to go build a house. Okay, here's our house. And, it takes me a second and a half to be like, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I don't know. I don't enjoy it as much. I actually enjoy doing this more, and just kind of, building away. Now, I wonder, okay, so does grass spread to dirt blocks underneath leaves? That'd be a good test. I might end up doing that. Because, like, see, for this, for instance, will the grass spread, because I know it'll spread to these, but will it spread to the ones underneath here? Because I've been just out of hesitation coming through and replacing them with grass blocks. I don't know. I'm going to have to end up testing that. Okay. So this needs to run right about through here. So I guess go ahead and finish up that curve. Kind of a wide curve. It, kind of diagonally slopes the whole time. But it'll look okay. See, the great thing that I've found about these roads is the more random and, like, just... Wait, what's this? The more random they are, the better. It makes them look more natural. And that's kind of my goal here, is to make everything here look natural. So if it looks natural, it looks good. So, just kind of ripping through some of this dirt and kind of smoothing the place out. You don't want it perfect, because if the area is perfect, everything's exact, then it doesn't look natural. Now, for some buildings, you can make them look very, very exact and kind of OCD. But for this, you kind of have to resist symmetry and, just place blocks. It's almost like building a natural tree. You can't play symmetrically. You can't build it symmetrically, because otherwise it won't look good. It won't look like an actual tree. It'll just look like a blob that you made. And I don't have any more leaves. Dang it. Man, I've been using so many leaves on this project. It is crazy. Leaves, gravel, and bones. Those are the 3 things I'm using more than anything. Also, something else that I've kind of been thinking about is the idea of having an excess of materials. A lot of people, they want to jump straight to having, 10 stacks of bones, or, whatever. Or they might be like, oh, I'm running low on gravel, or I'm running low on sand, so they go grab 30 stacks of them. And, they fill up a single chest. And honestly, I want to avoid that as much as possible. And I'm slowly starting to realize that. Like the storage room in there, the storage room that I built has 100 double chests in it, okay? 100 double chests. It doesn't seem like a ton, but even after spreading out all the items that I've wanted to spread out, I've taken up 50 of the double chests. And these items are like spread out, so like gunpowder has its own chest, bones and arrows each have their own chest. So it's very spread out and open. And one of the issues I found is I don't really enjoy having a ton of one item, because then it makes finding that item no fun. Like if you just have loads of sand, then all of a sudden you don't need sand. Or if you have loads of diamonds, you don't need diamonds. So it's almost like experience. If you have just a ton of experience and a ton of great books, well, then you don't need it anymore. Getting a power 4 book is just like, nah, not great. That's kind of your thought process with it. So I'm really starting to get to the point where I don't want to stock up on materials like that. I kind of want to get them as I need them, if that makes sense. Like, especially food. You know, if you stock up on 10 stacks of cooked steak, well, then you no longer need to farm for food. Now it's just the nuisance of eating it. So, like, I've been working with baked potatoes. Well, I've been working stack at a time. So, pretty much getting them as I need them. I enjoy it a lot more. Actually, it's really cool. I really do enjoy it a lot more. It's weird. I know it sounds kind of backwards, but part of the fun of the game is to work on gathering the materials and, you know, gathering food and everything. The survival aspect. And if you have all the food you're ever going to need in the world for 3 weeks, then, you know, food's no longer a challenge for you. So I am going to work on not getting supplies in bulk like that. I am going to try to only get them as I need them. So I think it'll be a lot more fun that way. I've sort of been doing that. You know, like bones, I sort of got to a point where I'm like, oh, I need so many bones, so I'm not going to use bones ever. And then I'm like, well, what's the point of me stockpiling bones if I'm never going to use them? So I started using them, and now I have a demand for them again. Now I'm running really low. Well, not really low, but, you know, I'm sort of running low. So now whenever I see skeletons, I like to kill them because I can use the bones. And I don't know, it makes the game more fun to me. It makes it so you're constantly having to gather materials, so it's not like, oh, I need a stack of bones. Oh, let me just grab it out of my chest of endless bones. No, it's, oh, I need a stack of bones. Well, I guess we gotta go grind some mobs to get them. You know, or like, if you have a ton of string and your project requires a ton of string, well, if you have all the string ready, then there's no fun in gathering the materials. It's almost like building it in creative. You know, you have all the supplies there, you just need to use them. So that's something I am working on. You know, using the materials as I see fit. Another thing is if like somebody gets a really good sword or a really good pick, they kind of resent using it. It's kind of like me with like this pick or this one with Silk Touch or Fortune. I almost want to be like, no, I shouldn't use this because it's so good. Well, that's counterproductive. The whole point of getting a good pick like that is to use it. You know, keeping it in a chest does no good. So, if you guys are looking for something new to do in Minecraft, maybe that would be something. Try and work with the resources you have rather than focusing on getting a stockpile of your resources. And that's what I'm doing, and I gotta tell you, I enjoy the game a lot more. So it kind of makes it more interesting. So through here, not sure what exactly we're going to be doing. Definitely some big trees like we did at the old area. You know, some big trees with overhangs and stuff. That'll be cool. But anyway, I'm going to check the time on the video, see how we're doing, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're just about at that time again. We're at 28 minutes already. And that flew by. Okay, so sometime I want to hear from you guys. Do you like these kind of talky episodes? I'm sorry if my voice is a little raspy. Haven't had too much to drink today and throat's a little sore, so yeah, do you like these kind of episodes, me talking more while I work? I won't do them all the time, obviously. If you do enjoy them, there'll be more something if I have to get a lot of work done, then, you know, maybe a talky episode will be something more interesting that I'll do. But yeah, if you do enjoy them, definitely tell me. I actually enjoy making them. I enjoy both. But something I've always found is I'm sort of hesitant to hit the record button sometimes. I've been trying to record this episode for like the past 3 days now, but every single time I go to record it, every single time I hit record, my computer crashes. It's got something to do with fraps, and it's happened before, but now it's happening every time that I go to record, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. I've tried updating fraps and everything. Nothing seems to work. I just hit record today just to see if it worked, and it did, so now I'm recording it. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed. Again, if you did like the more talky episodes, definitely tell me. There will be a world download link in the description for you to enjoy. Yeah, I really hope you do enjoy the world. I'm going to be working on getting some horses in here. I'll do that off camera. But, yeah, definitely will be doing some cool stuff here in the future. I'm going to do a lot of decorating off camera as well, just like I did before this episode. So when you come back, a lot more of this road will probably be done. Off some trees, probably a path to there and an entrance. It'll look cool. You just wait. It takes time to make something cool. So yeah, this is the beginning. I want to kind of get an aerial view of the road. I guess we'll head up there real quick before we end the episode. We gotta hurry, running a little bit long on time. I do try to keep these episodes under 30 minutes, so that number one, people can actually watch them. But number two, file size. If I can't upload a video overnight, there's some problems. So yeah. Ooh, and I do need to patch some stuff up here, so that'll be good. I'll do that off camera. Oh, perfect. So you see the effect now? We have a path coming through here. We'll kind of work on this area next. This is going to be my main focal point. Obviously we'll do some stuff over there, but I'm going to do most of that off camera. But yeah, this is looking pretty nice. Got a nice curve to it. I know we didn't get too much done this episode, just a simple little walkway, but hey, it's progress. We will work on more later. So I hope you did enjoy the video. Yeah, once again, updates. If you liked it, tell me. World download. Other than that, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.